G'day everybody, welcome back to my Aussie garden kitchen. In this video I'm just going to do a really quick update on how the garden actually went while I was sick. I've had a whole bunch of stuff happen with my lungs and everything, and I've essentially been in bed for the last month. So unfortunately for me, frosts came virtually every day for the last month, and my garden fruit and veggies copped a beating. But it doesn't matter. On the bright side of things, we're in the middle of winter, so I've got actually spring coming up, and it's going to be awesome because of all that new growth that happens in spring. So I just cut my losses this time for winter, rip everything out and get going for spring, and away we go. Won't even know what happened. I'm used to the frost here, so it's not a problem going out each night and putting covers over particular things, and I come out at night to lock up chickens anyway, so it's just all part of the routine. But unfortunately I got to a point where I couldn't take 5 steps without having to stop and breathe, and it was crazy. So I just let it go, and unfortunately the bananas, they really copped it, but they're looking okay. I did a little bit of basics where I put blankets around the trunks of the banana trees for long term, just for those nights. I have plastic covers that I put over them and a sheet, but I thought that I'd be able to manage, but I didn't, and in the end I just let it go. I had more to worry about in my head, where I basically slept and didn't move. So yeah, unfortunately the bananas got a little bit frostbitten, but I think they'll be fine. They'll come back. The tomatoes copped an absolute pounding from the frost, which is to be expected. So I had a good run with them, can't complain. So yeah, they look very bad now, but yeah, they had to get pulled up anyway, so that's no big deal. A little disappointed on the mandarins and the oranges. There was a period there for about a week where I didn't cover them at all, and unfortunately they froze, they split, they just not good. I lost a lot of them, but that's the way it goes. There's always next season, and I've still got some growing now that might make it, so we'll see how we go. But just the way it goes. One positive to get out of this is my avocado with the volunteer celery. Pretty happy about that. The avocado, I actually remembered to cover it over with some shea cloth, and I kept that over the whole time, and thankfully it did the job, and it's looking pretty cool. So the avocado and the volunteer celery, they made it through all the frosts. Yeah, thankfully I'm wrapped because it's my only avocado tree, and I really don't want to lose that. My beautiful marigolds finally started to die off with a bit of help from the frost. That's alright. I've been really looking forward to grabbing the seeds from the marigolds this season, because that plant there is just from one seed that just grew wild from other seeds I had just, I guess, growing wild in the yard, and it planted so well. So yep, another positive is I'm looking forward to collecting marigold seeds and getting those into the garden for this coming hot season. Check out the garlic. That's, I guess, garlic cloves that I missed last year. and the chooks have been in there and they've been scratching that up. But I think I might have to get in there and clean that out and cover it, because there's quite a bit of garlic in there that I can grow. Okay, now here's a surprise. I got volunteer potatoes, and they've been totally left to themselves, and the frost hasn't got to them. So I might have to go get something to cover these, because look at these potential potatoes that are growing. Why would I waste them? That's pretty cool. And in the other bag over the side, there's a few weeds, but there's garlic in here. Again. Oh, there's lots of garlic in here. Looks like I am sorted for garlic this season. Pretty happy about that. The orchard is looking like it should this time of year, with the leaves all fallen to the ground, and the blackberry's still got some leaves on it over there. That's new growth for the coming year that's starting to pop up. But yeah, in general though, plums, peaches, apples, cherries, oh gee, what else have I got in there? They're all doing their thing, dropping their leaves and going dormant, and well overdue for a big prune. So yeah, bit of work ahead of me, getting into the orchard and cutting things right back. Should be fun. The grape and blackberry walkway did its job well and truly this season. So now it's just a matter of getting in there and cutting back all the old vines. There's quite a bit of old stuff I need to prune out of there. So yeah, again, I've got lots of pruning coming up in my near future. So the chili peppers obviously copped a pounding from the frost. That's fine. These chili peppers that I've got growing here are pretty much 3 to a container, and they're about 5 years old, and they've been out here in the elements for all of those years, planted together in the frost. People that follow my channel and my old social media on Instagram would have seen photos how I throw cardboard over the top of them. I don't really do much else in winter and during the frosts to protect them, because at that period I'm cutting them back anyway and they just come back. So that's why I wasn't too stressed about these ones. Look, if these completely die off, I've got so many chili peppers that I can collect the seed from, and I've had at least a good 5-year run out of all these plants, and it wouldn't hurt to start them fresh again. But you know what? When I get my breath back and it's a lot more warmer, I'm just going to get out of here and hard prune them. Chop, chop, chop. Go really hard on them. See what happens. That's pretty much what I do every year. And as you can see, I don't have a lack of chili peppers in this household. Unfortunately, my capsicums, bell peppers as other people say, they didn't survive the cold, which is no surprise. The frost really got hold of them. But it doesn't matter. Like I said, I've got a big growing season coming up. And of course, I dehydrate things like peppers and chilies and all sorts of things, even celery, tomatoes, you name it. So if I don't have stuff stored fresh, I'm pretty much guaranteed that I've got dehydrated food in jars and Mylar bags inside if I was ever stuck. If you wouldn't mind watching another one of my videos now or later, it'll just help me out a little bit, because my viewership's been down quite a bit because I haven't done any new content for a month now while I've been ill. So that'd be great if you could do that, or share me around to friends and family, and maybe there's someone else out there that will like my content. Anyway, I'm rambling. Thank you so much as always, and I will see you in the next cooking or gardening video. Bye for now.